This is my face when I saw how stupidly newbies drained their deposit one by one. Hey everybody, if this sounds familiar to you, we are going to fix it. Now, I will trade with the help of Telegram bot, which daily and for free gives 75% of profitable signals. And this is open statistics. I am risking $100 today. My task is to make X10. So I will either lose everything or you will be shocked by the result. By the way, this video will be still useful, and with my analytics, I want to understand how the bot gives such cool trades. Well, I will leave the link to the signal robot in my description. In order to use the signals, we just need to click on this button or enter the start signals comment. Either of these actions triggers the search for the best entry points in the market. Each of you can in free for 2 hours to receive signals. So we are waiting for information from the robot. If you don't know how to trade, you can click on the button to get instructions. But there is absolutely nothing complicated here. We are going to trade on regular currency pairs today. This is very important. Never trade on signals on pairs from a broker because they are designed for something else altogether. More for trading on your own. So let's move quickly to the first trade. We have a signal. We pay attention first of all to the name of the asset. We go to the platform. In the search, we insert the name of the asset. We choose to make it all fast. The signal we have is for 5 minutes and the direction is down. So we insert the time of 5 minutes and press the button down. As I said, today we are risking absolutely all of our deposit. So the first losing trade will make us lose everything. But I have big ambitious goals. So we will have maximum risk today. It is also worth considering. Let's do a little analysis. I think that here we just updated the last minimum value. And since the market has changed, it trends from upward to downward. We will now move confidently in the downward direction while updating these minimums, which the chart left during the growth. Right now, I am marking with horizontal lines the targets where the chart can go down. And we can see there is a place to fall. I am happy with this signal. I think it will close in the plus side. By the way, you can get to quick access to the bot simply by writing the name $bot in Telegram search and activating it via the start button. Let's see how this trade will end. Whoa, the first leader signal from the robot is such great result. Look how aggressive our fall is. By the way, I will not be surprised if the market turns right from this line because we have fulfilled all the goals of our fall. I think that very soon the robot will send some confirm signal. By the way, we have an entry, a fall, the first profitable signal, and thanks to the signal we increased our balance by 87%. Let's do it like this. Put 100%. Let's not worry too much. Come on, robot, send us the next signal. We are ready to trade further. So after some waiting time, we get the second signal. Let's copy the name of the asset, put it on the platform, and make a trade. The direction we have down time is also 5 minutes. What we can see here in general, we have a downward movement. Is an attempt to form a sideways movement. As you can see here, we have formed a resistance level. We have a support level, which was updated as well as the resistance level. So perhaps the reason for this signal was poor in general. This is how the market is moving. If we are talking about sideways movement, most likely it is the one we will observe, given the fact that there is a sudden accumulation of horizontal levels. Well, actually, we'll see how this plays out. I remind you that we don't have the slightest right to make a mistake at all. The trade we made on $100 brought us $87 profit. And now this $87 profit together with $100 is in the second trade, and we hope that it will close in plus. Damn it, guys. This trade closed, well, let's say very on the edge, and we are literally lucky that we did not really lose anything here. Although the robot has a plus, probably because the entry point was initially better than ours, because we still took the time to place the trade. I even had to turn away from the screen at times because I'd get very nervous at such moments and just can't look at it. The third signal, it is good that it comes faster than the second one. Let's also open the currency pair. The signal is 100% down. Let's open the trade. Let's hope that on the second attempt we will get a plus. Here, by the way, there is a very high probability of a good deal because we have a level, we have broken it now, but there is also a very high probability that we will return to this level and roll back, and it can be a false breakdown, and I hope so. Let's watch the results. So guys, we have literally 5 seconds left. We hope that this one will be without surprises. In principle, so far everything is going according to the plan. As we can see here, we had one corrective candle. We have a confirm signal. We have a positive signal. We have a confirm signal, comes plus. We have a chart hangs on the broker. Let's wait until we get the result. It's to some extent even a mockery. The fact that we have a chart hangs literally 5 seconds before the end of the deal. And now for me, it's intrigue. The deal closed in plus or minus. What do you think? Damn it, guys. Thanks God, everything postponed. Yeah, the deal was risky, but nevertheless, it closed in the plus. As I said, you can imagine how important it is to enter these deals on the signal of the robot as quickly as possible so that your entry point coincide with the entry point of the robot. We wait for the next trade. Another signal comes. Let's react to it as quickly as possible, and then we figure out what is going on. We have a signal on the upside. 5 minutes, 100%. We press the buy button and wait for the result. In principle, what can we have here? We have already traded here. We have a horizontal level to which we came. We may now update some local minimum. Although we have already updated it, and now we may well get some correction. At least I hope so. Yeah, we did everything right. We entered the market on the upside. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, fourth trade of the day. In 10 seconds, it will close. In general, we have a good advantage. We have 64 points. The reaction from the level has been received. I am happy that this signal is really indicative because the reaction is what you want to always see. Meanwhile, we have a balance of $582, which means this is literally the last transaction. The last signal with a yield of at least like 18%, although even with the currency yield, we will already get 1,000 points. 1,000 on the balance. Looking forward to the last signal. It will be very risky. Well, where the next signal comes, let's copy the name. It is already out of the exchange pair. Pay attention to this when you make transactions. So here we go, 5 minutes, 100%. Trade on the rise again. Not a very good entry point may close. The deal is not very confident, but in general, there is a fairly large zone of support. It means that we can in principle make such a movement, update it, and then return to the level again. In any case, it is very important for me that our last trade closed in plus, and we have fulfilled our goal. Guys, to be honest with you, I'm watching this trade right now and I was just watching in horror as this asset went back to its support zone. But it's very good that we went back to it. We tested this important level and went back above our entry point. I have $1,118 on my balance. This is an incredible result. But as you can see, the trades in this video were not all sure. We also had one return. So there are a lot of nuances when trading signals. I wish everyone good luck in testing this tool. It is 100% working. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.